God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's KingT420SCC back with another smoking reaction. Before we jump off into this reaction, let me say a few things. I want to thank everybody that prayed for your mans. I went to the hospital. I had strep throat. Okay, and I know to some of y'all, strep throat might not be such a serious thing, right? Cool. So before I get off into my reaction, I'm going to just give y'all a backstory on why strep throat is so serious to me. One day when I was about 30, I was in Lansing and I ended up catching what they call epiglottitis. Now, if you are in the medical field, then you already know what that is. But if you're not in the medical field, epiglottitis is the little thing that hangs behind your tonsils that separates your air hole and your feed hole in your throat. Well, my epiglottis swelled up on me, and I almost died in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 3 days. So now, every time I get a sore throat or anything like that, it reminds me of that feeling of not being able to breathe. So I don't play with it at all. So whenever my throat, if I get swollen tonsils or anything, which this is the first time I ever had strep throat, I'm immediately going to the hospital because the day I got epiglottitis, I didn't know that it was going to get so bad. It didn't get so bad until I was actually in the hospital. So I went to work that morning and smoke gang. I went to work that morning and I was at work working at a construction site. It was about 8:30. About 9 o'clock come, all of a sudden my throat is just extra sore. I don't know why. So about 9:30 come, it hurt way worse than it did at 9 o'clock. So I tell the foreman, I say, listen, I'm gonna have to go home because I don't know, something coming over me, my throat swollen and this, that, and the other. So I go home, and when I get home, I end up gargling salt water, gargling peroxide, all that. None of that worked. It was just getting worse and worse and worse. So about 10:30 come, I tell my guy, I say, yo, call your pops and see if he'll shoot me up to the hospital. So he take me up to the hospital. I get to the hospital. The hospital was jam-packed. Like, everybody had an emergency that day. So I ended up waiting in the ER for about 3 hours. Finally, they come to get me to move me to a room, right? So they come to get me to move me to a room. We did make it to the room. We get to the hallway. And he pushed my gurney over to the wall. He said, listen, I'm going to need you to sit right here for about 20, 30 minutes till we can clear out the hallway and I can get you to the room. Now, I'm not arguing with nobody because my throat's sore. I don't even want to talk, right? So it come a point where when they finally about to get me to the room, right? He cut me through an operating room, like an X-ray room. He was finna take a shortcut through an X-ray room. As we get into the X-ray room, I jump up off the gurney because I couldn't breathe no more. Like at this point, I'm literally fighting to get a breath of air. I don't know how I got so bad so quick, why I got so serious, but like I said, it's called epiglottitis. You can look it up. So I jumps up off the gurney, and I'm grabbing him, telling him I can't breathe. And he like, no, sir, you got to calm down, right? Y'all, listen, funniest shit in the world. The man didn't believe that I couldn't breathe. I stripped. I promise to God, I was bigger than I am now. I stripped in front of all them motherfuckers. I took off every piece of clothing that I had on. You hear me? Socks included. And I just pissed around the whole room because I couldn't breathe. So if I can't breathe and y'all just gonna stand around and let me die, y'all gonna take this piss as I'm dying. Here, have a good day. Listen. The man stood back and looked at me with his eyes all big like this. And the girls were sitting there with their mouth going like this. The doctor from across the room that was, I guess, apparently coming up the hallway that we was about to go through, looked over in the room and seen what was going on. I guess he seen me pissing on everybody and all frantic and shit. And he ran in there. He say, listen, man, he can't breathe. I need you to sit him down over there and try to hold him steady. I need you to run, go get me this, this, and that. And the girl, the little lady nurse went and got the stuff that he said he needed. The guy was trying to hold me down. I'm so mad with him. I'm fighting with him because I can't breathe. So the lady get the doctor this shit, man. The doctor took this shit and shoved this shit up my nose and down my throat and opened my airway for a split second. Thank God that the doctor was there, because if he wasn't there, I wouldn't have made it. You see what I'm saying? But that's just a story from me to y'all. Y'all know a little bit about my life and why I take strep throat, sore throat, anything throat so serious. Real talk. I was in the hospital for 3 days after that. My mom and them had to drive up to Lansing to see me and shit. So I take anything ear, nose, and throat. I take that shit very seriously. And you should as well. Trust me. But without saying any more much about myself and my dilemma, the strep throat, we clear, gang. We back to business. Smoke gang shit. Y'all know what we do. Let's jump into it, gang.
Do y'all know that dominating a man is not cute? Overpowering him is not cute. Manipulating.
We like her. We like her. You know what? First video back and she already get a smoking applause. Bow, bow, bow. Listen, smoke gang shit don't stop, nigga. They tried to pause us for a minute. We out here. Let's get it.
Manipulating and controlling him is not cute. None of that stuff is cute. Fighting with him, having a bad mouth, being rude. None of that stuff is cute.
Smoke gang.
It's not even feminine. This is for the ones who think that stuff is cute. It ain't cute. You keep being like that, you'll be single. Ain't.
So look, it's funny that she said that. We tell y'all all the time. We tell y'all all the time. Talking shit to men, putting men down, acting all bossy and big and bad and all that shit. That's some snarky attitude and all that. That shit gonna leave you alone. You'll be alone. I'm telling you.
No man gonna wanna deal with you.
At all.
Men want a woman that is quiet and submissive,
Period.
that listens, that's soft, that's sweet, that's gentle.
That
All
part.
that dominating, overpowering, never want to listen, want to be argumentative. When he try to tell you something, you don't want to hear it. That stuff ain't cute.
And it ain't no peace in that. Listen, I tell you ladies all the time, because I love black women. I love y'all more than any woman on the planet, and it's the truth. I don't give a fuck who pictures I like. I don't give a fuck who pictures I comment under or none of that shit. I love black women. This is why I tell y'all all the time, you have to live in your femininity. You have to live there. You have, if you don't feel like it, force yourself to. Listen, let me explain something to you. As a man, some days a man not gonna feel like standing in front of the whole family and making sure can't nobody harm the family. But guess what he gonna do? Cause he don't have an option. He don't got the option to sit down and be like, shit, nah, I ain't cutting my masculinity on today. A man ain't got that option, so you shouldn't have it either. Live in your femininity. Force yourself to. Be the feminine woman that you're meant to be.
It ain't cute, and it's gonna keep you single, like I said before, if you keep acting like that. Men want peace. If he can't get peace from you, he'll get peace from somewhere else.
Yes.
When your man thinks about you, you want him to think about you as being soft, sweet, and feminine. You do not want your man to think about you and think of, oh Lord, she nag all the time, she disrespectful, she mean. You don't want your man to think of you like that. So like I said before, all that dominating, being rude, and being disrespectful, it ain't cute. It ain't cute.
Yeah, that part. And that's why she got a smoking applause. Because she trying to tell y'all some shit we been trying to tell y'all. Pay attention. We're trying to compete with your man. Follow his lead. If you pick him, follow him. You didn't pick him for no reason. The more you respect him, the more you follow his lead, the better he'll become and the better he'll be able to lead you. Moving right along. A lot of y'all women just talk too much. Y'all don't understand how to listen to get an understanding. Most of y'all just listen to respond, and that'd be part of the problem. But we're gonna move right along.
So listen to him, or
Y'all know I ain't come back making videos with only one shot. Let's go.
so listen to him, or get away from him. A little bit, but I'm gonna say one more thing. When you whole as a woman, and I do mean like internally, when you're around a man who has authority with good leadership, respect, and when he talking, you will shut your mouth and listen, because the delivery is what's respectful. The body.
Shut your mouth when a man is talking and you just might learn something. Hold that thought. I think we're gonna roll up on that. Hold that thought. Ah. Yeah, yeah. See, I chose these videos today because I seen a lot of videos the other day right as I was getting sick. I had a lot of women that was just running their mouth at me and talking about if he ain't simping, he ain't winning. Something. He ain't simping, he gay. All this other madness. Jesus Christ, get it fixed, bro. All right, let's go.
Body language tell you that he came to only correct or teach. And it doesn't matter if you don't like what's coming out of his mouth, but how it's coming out his mouth. And when he do that with love, you can only just take that. But when you talk too much as a woman, you always want to be heard. You miss what's supposed to work for you because you're selfish, not selfless. When it's time to listen, just do just that. It ain't about control. It ain't about being treated like a child. It's about understanding.
I just told y'all that. I literally just said that to y'all. See, a lot of y'all listen to respond to people. That is a bad thing to do. When you're not having a conversation with a person, when you're just listening so you can have something to say behind what they're saying, then you don't even understand what is going on in the conversation. So, again, stop listening to respond to people. Start listening to understand what they're saying and where they're coming from. So when you do respond, you'll actually have a real response. You might even agree with what these people are saying, depending on the type of person you are. But again, you first have to listen to understand and stop listening to respond. Continue.
You gotta remember, men are logical thinkers. They don't move based off of their emotions. We do that. So listen to him or get away from him.
Period. Period. That whole part. Because I tell y'all that all the time too. We logical and we're rational. As a man, you're not supposed to move out of emotion. That's not something that you do. That's not something that you want to get used to doing. That's not something that you want to try to do. We ain't meant to move out of emotion. That ain't our thing. We meant to work out of rational, logical thought. So when we get done, the process is going to be clear. What needs to be done can get done, and the process will be handled. There will be no problems. It was only solutions. You understand? But when you work out of emotion, you run into a whole lot of problems. So, and we're going to move right along. Y'all know this video ain't going to be that long. It's a quickie. It's a quickie for y'all. This is the first day back. Smoke gang shit. Y'all know how we do. No, we don't play no games. We about the business. We works on getting to the money, baby. I'm mad I couldn't work Thursday and Friday no more. And had to take Saturday off listening to the doctors. You hear me? We back at it, gang.
Hey,
Hey.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but for the ones that don't think they believe, there are men out here that will do the things that you have on your list as requirements. So there's the desire, the fire, the need and want. Men will do those things. They will communicate with you. They will talk to you. They will text you. They will do these things with you and for you. Of course, reciprocation as well. But in order for these things to take place, they have to like you.
Wait, she said they gotta like you. What else?
A man doesn't like you, he's not gonna do things.
A man has to like you. Now, he ain't gotta be head over heels in love with you, but he gotta like you. He gotta have some respect for you. He gotta feel like you worth all those things, and seeing if you are willing to be the rib that he's missing. See, I seen a clip that had this woman explain what a rib was, medically explain it. And then after she medically explained it, she turned around and said, now women, if God said we supposed to be this man's rib, how are we protecting this man's heart? Nah, I'm going to just let y'all sit on that. Y'all can go find a clip if y'all want, but pay attention.
Especially if we don't control our mouths.
Uh-oh.
That's one of the biggest problems that men will have with us, because he might be dealing with a masculine woman. If he keeps her in her feminine energy, it can kind of be a little hard, but give or take, have to work on that. But it's the woman's mouth.
Yeah.
We got a lot to say.
Yes, y'all do. Yes.
Guilty.
Yeah. Good job.
If you really want to have a decent type of guy, the only way is to really get yourself in order, because he's gonna find you. Because whatever you put out is what you attract.
So let me pause. And like she said it, but I'm finna break that down a little bit more. The reason a lot of you women aren't finding the guy that you're looking for is basically like she just said, because you attract what you put out. So let me explain it a little bit more, break it down a little bit more for y'all so y'all understand it. If you want a good man that's gonna treat you good, you have to come with a good attitude that's willing to accept a man, humble yourself, submit, and follow a man that got a good attitude that wanna treat you good. Most of y'all don't come with those type of attitudes.
You want good, you gotta do good. And if you have requirements and you got a list, and you're expecting a man to follow that list, you need to have a list for him to see. Because it does work both ways. There's no way a man is gonna respect you and give you the things that you want if you are not respectful to yourself, not good to yourself, and you ain't respecting him.
Period.
He's not gonna do that.
That whole
He's
part.
not gonna communicate with you how you want, how you need. He's gonna pretty much, if he's a man, like if he's really a man, he'll just walk away, and he might go ahead and respect you, give you some advice, and tell you what it is that you feel that, so for future reference, you might know what to do. But if he just right out type of guy that just...
I like how she said he might even walk away giving you some advice, telling you where you failed at, so you might be able to work on it in the future with someone else. Again, a lot of y'all women don't be paying attention to the men that be trying to teach y'all that how wrong y'all be, because y'all be so stuck in y'all prideful way of, I'm right, you cannot tell me I'm wrong. I will not accept accountability. Signs, shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. Sign language, ladies. Cut off the sign language. It's time to get back to reality. Thank you, Godfather, for that. Continue.
Want to smash, you gonna go ahead and get on our business or whatever, but you gotta be open and honest with yourself about how you are as a woman. If you're gonna have expectations of a man and want him to do certain things, so keeping yourself in line, being respectful of yourself, and you'll be able to get those things from him.
She's not lying. The more you respect yourself, the more you'll respect him. And the outlook that you have on the respect that you have for yourself will also give you better outlook on the respect that a man has for you when he approaches you. Hello, beautiful, how are you? Hello, Miss Lady, what's your name? I'm such and such. All those things matter. It's not, hey, bitch, what's up? It ain't damn, you's a pretty little bop. It ain't none of that shit. See, y'all so used to that raggedy shit, y'all don't even know what elegance and class look like no more. My bad, Smoke Gang. I'm coming. Let me load this video. Here we go.
Friend, I keep hearing this.
Rock out.
Friend, I keep hearing this message, so I have to stop and tell you. Close your mouth. I know the conflict that's happening between you and this other person, and you want to vent about it, you want to call people you know, people they know, people who know both of y'all, and you want to share your peace. Listen, you said enough in y'all's conversation. You probably said more than enough, something you shouldn't have said. Close your mouth. A lot of times we sever relationships that are absolutely bearable because we will not shut up. And don't think for a moment that you can trust the people that you are venting to. Yeah, they gonna tell somebody. People love mess. They love me. They're going to tell somebody. So that puts you in a position now, if you guys ever talk and get clarity and understanding and reconcile, now you got to do damage control. And who wants to do that? So you know what that does? Puts you in a position of fake. So now you don't want to interact with this person so much on social media because you don't want other people to see you talking to them and all other things. Listen, close your mouth.
All that fake shit.
Pray. That's what you do. Pray about it. Okay.
Oh, you better tell them, baby. Give it to God, girl. You better give it to God. I give everything to God. Listen, I give my accomplishments to God. I give my failures to God. Listen, God, I don't know what's happening right now. Father, listen, Jesus Christ, please walk with me. Amen, amen. Y'all better learn. You better keep the spirit going.
Okay.
High spirits.
Talking. I can't say it in hush, friend. As it may work this
Smoke Gang shit. Bag chasers.
Y'all,
we in the building. We ain't giving a fuck about none of y'all talking about. Let's go.
We can't. That's why our lives be suffering. That's why we don't like our lives. So keep our mouth from people. Be quiet. That's all.
Yeah, just be quiet. Sometimes y'all just need to be quiet. Again, y'all don't even be understanding what the man be trying to tell y'all doing wrong. Y'all just gonna fight it because you just like the rebuttal. Sometimes it don't even be no need for a fight. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. We out here. We out here.
Like, you know, it's not.
Yeah. This video was the compilation was called "Shut Your Mouth." Shut your mouth. Let's go with it.
Like, you know, it's not until somebody checks you and says, like, yo, why you gotta be talking to your homegirls about what's going on with us, that you realize that you've been gossiping. Because sometimes,
I like how Smoke Gang, I ain't gonna lie. I like how she said that. Sometimes you don't even realize you've been talking too much until somebody asks you, damn, why you always telling your girlfriends and shit what we got going on? She say, listen, we gonna start this one over. We only got one more after this, y'all. It's okay. It ain't long.
Like, you know, it's not until somebody checks you and says, like, yo, why you gotta be talking to your homegirls about what's going on with us, that you realize that you've been gossiping.
You realize you need to shut the fuck up, my man. You realize you've been doing way too much.
Because sometimes we don't, though. Sometimes we have been so... That's what our grandmother said. That's what our mother said. That's what, you know what I mean? Like, we are literally just acting in something that has been, you know, passed down from generation to generation to generation. We thinking that we just passing along information, like, but then we realize that it's gossiping, and we're like, oh, and it doesn't feel so good, right? And it definitely doesn't feel so good when you done told everybody, you know, that Daryl has like put his hands on you, and now don't nobody like Daryl, and you still.
Now don't nobody like Daryl, and you still in love with Daryl. When everybody giving Daryl the funny eye, because every time he come around, all they can think about is, nah, Daryl slapped my cousin. I should beat that nigga ass. Fuck, he think he is. That nigga better not get out of line tonight. I promise you, I'm gonna bang him down. Girl, I got my pistol with me tonight. Daryl better not say nothing wrong. Shut your mouth. Shit.
You not going nowhere. You love him.
You love Daryl. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Listen, y'all be in love, head over heels with that nigga. Y'all had that one emotional moment where he tried to get you to calm the fuck down before it even got that far. And boom, now the whole world is on fire. And then when he cooled it off, then poured all the ice water on it, put the fire out, now it's just the smoke and the lava and shit that's left for the shit to cool off for it turn black. Now y'all got to deal with that shit because now everybody around you looking like the whole world and burned down because you ran your mouth. Nobody likes Daryl no more. They ready to burn his world down. They feel like he burned yours down. Let's burn his down. Fuck him. Shut your mouth. Just shut the fuck up. Quit telling people your shit.
But he has literally beat you, and now you want everybody else to forgive him, and they cannot do it because they don't love him like you do.
Beat on you is hard because I don't know if I'm gonna.
See? Did you hear? Listen, the man on the stage said it. To beat on you, that's a hard pill to swallow. For me to be your family member and to accept you being with somebody that I know beat on you, that's a hard pill to swallow. But guess what? That happened once, and it only happened because she was having a moment and she was able to admit it herself, and that's why they good now. That's why they growing. But all the rest of the family members on the outside now, they no longer have the respect for Daryl that they had. And she will never understand that because she had that one out of control moment where she couldn't control herself and let everything go. Daryl had to get her back together because she probably hit him first too. Listen, we all know women, y'all are the abusers. Y'all are the ones that swing first most times. And y'all swing first with words and physically. Pots, bats, purses, broomsticks, cups, glasses, plates, whatever y'all can get your hands on. Let's be honest. Y'all got to stop this shit. And then y'all want to run tell the world, oh, he's a bad man, he beat me. Bitch, you just hit this nigga upside the head with 2 pots and a pan. But he the worst nigga in the world all of a sudden. Let's go.
I'm gonna give me. I might put my hands on him.
Yeah, no. I get that.
But like things like cheat on you or whatever.
But
Like,
everybody else, but see, that's the thing though. Because I know I have friends who have been through things like that, like where their husband had put their hands on them and they stayed and then like he didn't anymore or whatever. Their prerogative, right? Like no judgment to that. But everybody, if you share that in the
but
time.
we know now, and we can't unsee that.
Right. Well, most people can't. I can.
I'm yeah.
Yeah, I'm able to look. Yeah, I'm able to look past that.
So we need to get to a place where we can talk about everybody ain't had proper discipline growing up. Fuck it. Somebody need to say this shit. Everybody has not been disciplined properly growing up. Some people have been raised that fuck the law, fuck what somebody else tell you, fuck what anybody else think. Excuse the language, but this is the truth, and we need to get past that. When you meet a person who indeed needs to be disciplined, get the fuck away from them. We ain't got time to be getting in trouble, fighting cases, going to jail, all that, fighting brothers, shooting at people. We don't got that type of time. So when you meet somebody that indeed has not been disciplined right growing up, and you can hear about what they told you about how they was raised, get the fuck away from them. You don't got that type of time. Those are the type of people who will put your life in harm's way and not care nothing about what happens to you after you gone. Listen, y'all got to stop playing these games with yourself, man. I promise you. The truth is the light. Some people have not been raised to care about other people. They've only been raised to care about selves. I didn't do it. Smoke game. I didn't do this shit. I didn't raise these people. In fact, I'm working on helping y'all getting them all back together. I'm giving y'all the good word. I'm letting y'all hear from women themselves. Women telling y'all what's going on. These ain't men. These is women. Let's go.
Sis, can I share something with you? A lot of the attitude and anger and frustration you're feeling in your relationship with your husband or your guy is because simply you talk too much.
Did a woman say, an older woman too, this is not even no younger woman here. This is a seasoned vet here. This lady looks like she's about 45 years old, maybe 50. So she's not talking just to be talking. She talking from, you know what, and I'd say at 45, 50 just being graceful. Let's be honest. She really looked like she's a very beautiful 55, 60-year-old woman. Let's tell the truth, right? She giving y'all some game. She said a lot of that anger and frustration and shit that you got with your husband, your mate, the person that you with, comes because you don't shut the fuck up. I'm going to let her finish cooking.
He's tired of hearing your opinion, your suggestions. You always have something to say about everything. And over time, men just get tired of it. They're waiting for you to get to the point that you recognize that you don't always have to say something. You don't always have to interject. You don't always have to interrupt them. You don't always have to let them know that you know everything, because the reality is you don't. And
My bad.
they realize that. But because you want to be the head of the relationship, you won't stay in your place and keep your mouth shut. And so because of that, he doesn't want to come home, he doesn't want to be around you, or he just doesn't communicate with you because he knows if he opened up a conversation, you're going to try to take over. Learn how to keep your mouth shut. Learn how to only give a suggestion when it's asked. Other than that, be quiet. You'll see a great turn in your relationship. Remember that today and carry on.
So, that was a great group of videos that I grouped together for us. I love the message that these ladies were preaching in the videos. I would love if you women took it in and received it instead of just getting angry with it. Please don't be angry. Please take it and receive it like God's love in the mighty name of Jesus, right? So, I'm glad to be back, Smoke Gang. We back on business, as you can see. We out here. Smoke Gang. God bless, great day. You know I love y'all. We go.